Thank you, Joey. I want to go to Kaneba here. As I mentioned to him, you told him, and you mentioned it, you're going to show him what a real Polish heavyweight is. Talk to me about that. What is a real Polish heavyweight? What are you going to show him on Saturday night?
Mówiłeś, że pokażesz mu, co to jest prawdziwy Polak w boksie. O co ci chodziło i o co ci chodziło i co znaczy naprawdę Polak w boksie.
No, kiedyś Polska była właśnie na szczycie, walczyliśmy za czasów Andrzeja Gołoty, naprawdę byliśmy bardzo wysoko w boksie i chcę przywrócić te czasy i chcę właśnie pokazać, że Polska ma jeszcze coś do powiedzenia.
And the Polish heavyweight division in boxing was on top during the times of Andrew Golota, and my mission is to bring that back. That's what I meant.
You know, Brooklyn, the New York period, has a big Polish community. This is your debut at the Barclays Center, to my understanding. Do you expect a big Polish crowd to come to support you Saturday night?
Mieszka dużo Polaków na Brooklynie. A czy oczekiwujesz, że dużo polskich kibiców przyjdzie na twoją walkę jutro?
Tak, właśnie oczekuję, że bardzo dużo polskich kibiców przyjdzie i mam nadzieję, że damy dobry pojedynek, że będą zadowoleni z tej walki, no i damy im bardzo dużo emocji.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm hoping a lot of Polish people come out, and I can't wait to put on a show for them, and I hope they're going to be satisfied.
How does this fight end tomorrow against Joey?
Jak się ta walka skończy jutro?
Moim planem jest skończyć tę walkę przed czasem.
Before the end of the last round, for sure.
So it ends in knockout.
That's it.
Joey, can you give me a response?
Put some money on it.
Would you put some money on it?
I want him to knock me out cold, like you said. Tell him I want him to knock me out. But we gotta bet on that first.
On chce, żebyś go znokautował, czysto, ale musisz postawić kasę na to. Musisz się z nim założyć, że tak zrobisz.
How much money can he put up?
Ile kasy możesz wyłożyć?
Kurde, nie mam za dużo pieniędzy, ale... Kurde, to jest ciężkie pytanie.
It's a hard question because I don't have much money yet.
Well, how much though? Give me a number. What would you bet on yourself?
Ile byś na siebie postawił?
So at the end of the day, he don't have the money to put it up. So I'm not listening to nothing that he says unless we're talking about money.
Got you. All right, let's move on to the main event. This Queens native is fighting a legend, no question about it. He came up here earlier and said he's going to shock the world. And how do you shock the world against a guy like Danny who's been in there with the best of them?
It's real simple. I just got to perform a master class, how to beat a power puncher, how to beat a power puncher as well. And just be smart, adapt in the moment, find my little moments to steal the rounds. And I think he's underestimating me. I don't think he take me serious. And I'm going to show him how serious I am tomorrow.
Danny, are you underestimating Danny Gonzalez?
I never took one opponent in my career lightly. I trained for every fight like it's a world title fight, like it's a unification fight. I've been at this level for a long time, so I never underestimated any opponent I ever trained for. I did the same thing I always do. If anything, I did it smarter. So never underestimate nobody. You can't underestimate people in this business. It's the hurt business. So why would I cut corners if I'm going in to fight? I'm trying to hurt somebody. I'm not trying to come get hurt. I'm trying to hurt you.
Danny's trying to hurt somebody. Are you worried about the size difference moving up in weight? And Danny physically is a bigger man. How worried are you about size?
I shot weight to make 154. I be in there crazy high, so I ain't worried about nothing. I just didn't dehydrate myself like I usually do and boil myself in a bathtub. So I'm fresh, I'm strong, I'm fast, I'm happy. You know, I waited all my life for a moment like this. So I got it, and I'm just excited, and I'm gonna pull it off.
You are aware that this is a farewell to Brooklyn for Danny, meaning the plan is for him to go out on top with a spectacular performance against you. Do you understand that?
And my job is to ruin that. And it's going to be a farewell, but a farewell and a sad note for him. And that's all it is. I got nothing else to say. We fight tomorrow, so the talking's done. It's time to do it.
Danny, respond to that. He's going to ruin all of these farewell plans.
Hey, it might be farewell to him after this. He might be in the ambulance. You never know. Looking at the lights. So, you know, look, I've been in this business for a long time, and it's your job to be confident. As a fighter, every fighter should be confident going into the fight. But when you step into that ring, that's your chamber of truth. When you get hit, it's not how hard you train. It's you gotta be a true champion, and that's what I bring to the table. I'm a gritty champion. I've been here for a long time. I know how to bite down when it's time to bite down. And with my fans from Philly coming, the fans in Brooklyn, and the fans all around the world, they give me that extra chip on my shoulder to go in there and perform a beautiful box, beautiful lesson.
You know, he called himself the real DG, and you know, the kickoff press conference, you had a nickname for him. What were you calling him?
Oh yeah, Dookie Gonzalez, Dookie Gonzalez. So we're gonna be stepping on him tomorrow.
So
I know he got to come back because he waited 8 weeks to think of a comeback, so I'm going to do his comeback.
yeah, so I'm gonna give you the floor to give Danny a comeback for his Dookie Gonzalez nickname.
Like I said, all the talk is done. We fight tomorrow. It don't matter no more. You can say whatever I am. I'm the definition of grit. I'm the definition of hard work. I got here because of hard work and grit. And I'm gonna make him look like Dookie tomorrow.
Danny, any closing statements? Look, this is your 10th fight at the Barclays. You've been under the bright lights for a very, very long time. Something has to feel nostalgic about this. This is the last time you're gonna grace this arena. Just talk to me a little bit about that.
No, I feel great. You know, I really enjoyed every moment of training, of running, of sacrifice. Knowing that this may be my last fight, I just enjoyed every moment. I didn't cut no corners. I was in there sparring with young guys who made me fight. You know, they brought the fight out of me, and that's the best thing you could do with Danny Garcia. Besides everything, I'm a fighter. Besides the money, besides everything I ever earned, besides the titles, I'm a fighter at the end of the day. That's what I was born to do. And come October 18th, tomorrow night, I'm gonna show the world one more time why Danny Garcia is still here. I was supposed to be done with Amir Khan. They didn't think I would still be here. I was supposed to be done with Lucas Matisse. I wasn't supposed to be here. You know, I took a few L's, but what? I'm still here. How many fighters can say they're doing this? Promoting their own show, putting fighters on from Philly, Gabriel Rosado, Joey, who I grew up with, Prime Time, all the other great fighters on his undercard. So to me, this is a dream come true, and this is what matters to me, is helping, you know, people I came up with, and all the young fighters on the card. You know, Quincy Williams, Christian Cangalusi, Lefty Gonzalez, Dominique Crowder. So I'm very excited for all the fights on this card. I'm very motivated. I feel good. I don't feel no pressure. I don't feel nothing. I just feel like I'm gonna go out there tomorrow, have a good time, and may the best man win. That's it. But me, I'm get that hand raised.
Give it up for that. Putting other fighters on. Does this fight end in knockout, Danny, before we go?
Yeah, I want to knock him out, but I'm ready for 10. But the plan is to go in there and do the Danny Garcia show. Do whatever I got to do to win this fight. If I got to box, if I got to brawl, if I got to do whatever I got to do. If I got to wrestle with an alligator, I got to do everything I got to do. So I'm ready.
Okay, we're gonna bring in President of Swift Promotions to say your last few minute words.
Shout out to my boy Timothy.
So we just want to thank everybody for coming out. Obviously, we're going to see you tomorrow night at the Barclays Center, October 18th. And, you know, we just want to make sure we know that Danny